Lean. Lean.
Okay.
Knees bent. And step over. Step. Yeah. Trust yourself. You got it. Trust yourself. You got it. Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to do some exercises. So as we're skating around, if you hear Renee blow the whistle once, he's going to be skating with me. That means I want you guys to get as low as possible. So we're going to bring our feet together and we're going to bring our hands in front and we're going to see how low we can go in our position. If Renee blows the whistle twice, let's hear what it feels like to be twice. If he blows it twice, that means I'm going to challenge you guys to balance on one foot. So it can be any foot you want. But guys, watch me for a sec. Now, if I wanted to balance on my right leg and I took my body away from my right leg, do you think it's going to be hard to balance on that right leg, guys? Yeah. So remember, have that weight centered. So remember that when we're balancing, try to have it centered. Now, if I balance on one foot and I only do it for a second, is that okay? Yeah, guys, that's okay. Like I said, when we're doing a warm-up, it's all about your personal challenges, okay, guys? Renee? So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little practice. So Renee's going to blow the whistle once right now. So just once. And what's that mean? Everyone, get low, get low. So stay low, stay low, stay low. Okay, stand up to normal, stand up to normal. Now, let's pretend we're skating until I say. Now, guys, let's pretend we're skating. And Renee's going to blow the whistle twice. Twice. So, guys, one foot. So, try to just lean to one. Have that weight forward. Oh, try to bring it up. Let's try our foot. Try the other foot. Try to balance on one foot. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, so, remember, one whistle is low. Two whistles is one foot, and it can be any foot you want. Now, guys, when you are speed skating, the one reason why I want to do 1 feet with you guys is as you start to stride, start to be low, and it's actually when you take a push, you are balancing on 1 foot. But think about this. When we're striding on our ice skates, where's the weight on our feet? Is the weight a little more in our heels? Or is it a little more forward in our toes, guys? It's a little more forward in the toes. So even when you're balancing on 1 foot, try to be low and have that weight a little more forward and have that feel like you have the weight more in the toes of your feet. So everyone, let's start skating. Follow me this way and listen for those whistles. You do a crossover, you're starting from your inside edge, your edge, and then you're coming back to. In skating, you are really changing of what edges you use, certain skills on your skates. But the big thing is what I noticed with a lot of you when I first started skating is a lot of us, when you did the crossover, a lot of you guys, when I first started, you could step. But what happened is when you step, the weight was still on this back foot, and when you went to your outside edge, the reason why it was a little bit hard is because our weight wasn't fully transferred. So today we're going to get used to using our edges and feeling our weight transfer to those edges. So just standing on the spot, can everyone stand as tall as you can with no ankle bend? So try to feel like your ankles are perfectly straight. That's awesome. Now, as soon as you step your feet out a little bit and you bend the knees, what happens to our ankles, guys, if we just kind of step them out and bend in the knees? Our ankles go inwards. So these are your inside edges, okay, guys? Now, everyone, bring your ankles back up to straight. Now, having our knees bent, I want you to think that our feet are still here, but try to take one knee and try to lean it out a little bit. So try to feel one ankle bend to the outside, then bring it back together, have your knees bent, and try to bend your ankle out to the other side. Nice. Okay, now, here's what we're going to use the wall for. Really getting used to putting all of our weight onto that outside edge. It can be a little, because if I lean too far, what's going to happen? I'm going to end up falling, right, guys? But if I fall, crossover, because if I'm low and I'm using those edges, it can actually be lower. So trying to get to our edges. Everyone grab the boards with one hand. Now, as you grab the boards, everyone in position and lean one ankle to the outside. As you lean one ankle to the outside, so lean leaning our ankle, the boards. So let's try to push the boards, and we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to put as much pressure to that outside. Come by, I'm going to kind of show you guys what I want. So this down. Now what we're going to do, you guys are bending this ankle down, you're going to feel all the ankles. Okay? So feel like into the boards, okay? So now everyone, if I change it up and try the other side now. So all you got to do is just change positions and try your other foot now. So same thing, lean to the outside. And so, yeah, so there you go. So with this, bend this knee a little bit more, so out a little bit. Okay. Bring these feet together now. Step back. Yeah, okay. Remember the toes. So yes, as we're kind of stepping over into your toe. What happens? So I push like into the heels. It almost makes my body go off, right? So remember, try to push from the toe. Position, and we're going to try to step over to the other side. Once again, feet together, bending, leaning, step over. Now, when we're leaning, guys, just like doing a crossover, what are we going to try to work on? Well, on the outside, right? And so that you're right on the left leg, but the outside. So before you step, remember that should our ankles be bent in, or should we have one bent out a little bit, guys? Remember, before you step, try to have your ankles in that little bit of a position. So my left, and do you guys see how that ankle's kind of pushing outwards a little bit? To have a little better of a step. Go for it, Gabby. So remember, step over. Yes, excellent. Good lean. Good lean. Yeah, good lean of the outside edge. So remember, bend. Yes, that's okay, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Good positioning, good positioning. Remember to keep that shoulder a little more straight.